2020 was our best year in sales. We were 142% over what we were in 2019, which was the previous high sales year for the company. So it's definitely a huge step in the right direction for us. My name is Nick Beslick. My wife and I own Security Glass Block in West Dallas, Wisconsin, just outside Milwaukee. Purchased the business end of 2019, and winter is typically a slow time of year, but it was kind of too slow for what I was looking for, being a new business owner. So we happened to be talking to this contractor, a customer of ours, and mentioned how he's been working with the leadership initiative and really brought him back from almost having to close the doors as a business, and really has brought them back strong. So heard about it with him and decided to kind of reach out and see how they could help us out. Currently we're working with them as a business coach. Obviously, they're also helping us with our marketing, with our website, getting us to the top spot on Google, really helping us boost our Google reviews. But really, they've also helped us, being new business owners. They've helped us work through the checklist, putting together checklists for employees, getting rid of toxic employees. Not being held captive by our employees, and not being able to own the business and grow the business how we want to, by having the old culture that was kind of still instilled with the previous owner. So right now we're really working to kind of purge some of that old mindset. Of the 8 original employees that they had, we're down to 1 that currently is still here. So again, just getting rid of that old mindset, help us put together a process, put together the group interview system to get a lot of people in here in a short amount of time to really find the people that are going to work best with us, and how we want to build the culture moving forward. In previous roles, in previous life before owning this business, I worked for a large company. We would have plenty of consultants come and go for different various parts of the business, whether it was marketing or IT or sales, things like that. So it's just the follow up. Constantly getting in here, meeting once a week with a business coach, checking on what we've done from the previous week, making sure that we're getting done what we need to be getting done to set ourselves up for success in the future. If we want to be independent of the business, or have the business work independent from my wife and I as owners, so that way we can do other things or pursue other interests. It's really just having the time to set the business up for success, put the processes in place. And I just think that's the huge difference from other consultants that I've worked with in the past, is the constant follow-up, the pushing you to get things done, versus, okay, it's not done, no big deal, we'll just kind of move on mentality. So that's been a great help for us. Extremely happy. I'd probably say about 9. The other 1 is probably just me still kind of being new owners. Last year, we had the COVID kind of came at the beginning of the year, but then the whole summer we had the best year that the company's ever had. So it was an extremely busy spring through the end of the year. So just the time on my behalf to sit down and get things done that need to be done to work on the business rather than working in the business, was a real struggle. So still something we're working through, bringing on new talent within the sales and the installation side of our business. As of right now, like I said, it's just been a huge help. We still have a long way to go to fully get there. However, I think it's been a huge success for us just in a short amount of time. But again, it's also helping us put together a process that the company can run on without me being here every day. And so, having that eventually, when that's all put together and running smoothly, and we have the right people and the right seats on the bus, I think that's really going to help us and it's going to open up more time for me to be able to spend with my family, which is the ultimate goal, or to spend time, doing other interests or pursuing other business opportunities in the future. So definitely recommend working with the Leadership Initiative. 2020 was our best year in sales. We were 142% over what we were in 2019, which was the previous high sales year for the company. So it's definitely a huge step in the right direction for us. We're currently outgrown our current facility, so that's a good problem to have. We need to figure out how we can do that in the future. But the sales have gone up ridiculous amounts, and I think that's a good part to the Leadership Initiative, and just really getting us to the top of Google at this point. As of this point, like I said, it's been a tough year. Because we've been so busy, it's been hard for me to work on the business due to the high increase of sales, which is, again, a good problem to have. But now that we have those people, getting the right people within the company that can take over some of those day-to-day operations that I was doing pretty much everything for, is definitely going to help. So the emotional wins, besides just the comfort level of, hey, we're losing 35 years of experience with people that are leaving. If you had asked me in the spring or this summer how I felt about that, I would have been extremely nervous. But right now, just with the processes in place, again, the getting people in here in the group interview system, along with just the checks, the checklist, the checks and balances of making sure everybody's doing what they need to be doing to have the company run smoothly, it has been a huge weight off my shoulders. We need to enact those things at this point, but right now, just knowing that it's there, knowing that we're working on it and working towards those goals is a huge, I would say, a huge emotional support for me at this point. So that's definitely a win in my book.
The number of new customers that we've had is up 411% over last year. We are Jared and Jennifer Johnson. We own Platinum Pest and Lawn and are located in Owasso, Oklahoma. And we have been working with Thrive for business coaching for almost a year now.
Yeah. So what we want to do is we want to share some wins with you guys that we've had by working with Thrive. First of all, we're on the top page of Google now. Okay. I just want to let you know what type of accomplishment this is. Our competition, Orkin, Terminex, they're both $1.3 billion companies. They both have 2,000 to 3,000 pages of content attached to their website. So to basically go from virtually non-existent on Google to up on the top page is really saying something. But that's come by being diligent to the systems that Thrive has, by being consistent and diligent on doing podcasts and staying on top of those podcasts to really help with getting up on with their listing and ranking there with Google.
And also, we've been trying to get Google reviews, asking our customers for reviews. And now we're the highest rated and most reviewed pest and lawn company in the Tulsa area. And that's really helped with our conversion rate. And the number of new customers that we've had is up 411% over last year.
Wait, say that again. How much are we up?
411%.
Okay, so 411% we're up with our new customers. Amazing.
Right. So not only do we have more customers calling in, we're able to close those deals at a much higher rate than we were before. Right now, our closing rate is about 85%, and that's largely due to, first of all, like our Google reviews that we've gotten people really see that our customers are happy, but also we have a script that we follow. And so when customers call in, they get all the information that they need. That script has been refined time and time again. It wasn't a one and done deal. It was a system that we followed with Thrive in the refining process, and that has obviously the 411% shows that system works.
Yeah. So here's a big one for you. So last week alone, our booking percentage was 91%. We actually booked more deals, more new customers last year than we did the first 5 months. Or I'm sorry, we booked more deals last week than we did the first 5 months of last year from before we worked with Thrive. So again, we booked more deals last week than the first 5 months of last year. And it's incredible. But the reason why we have that success is by implementing the systems that Thrive has taught us and helped us out with.
Some of those systems that we've implemented are group interviews. That way we've really been able to come up with a really great team. We've created and implemented checklists. That way everything gets done and it gets done right. It creates accountability. We're able to make sure that everything gets done properly, both out in the field and also in our office. And also doing the podcast, like Jared had mentioned, that has really, really contributed to our success. But that, like I said, the diligence and consistency in doing those and that system has really, really been a big blessing in our lives. And also, it's really shown that we've gotten the success from following those systems.
Yeah. So before working with Thrive, we were basically stuck. Really no new growth with our business. And we were in a rut, and we didn't know.
The last 3 years, our customer base had pretty much stayed the same. We weren't shrinking, but we weren't really growing either.
Yeah, and so we didn't really know where to go, what to do, how to get out of this rut that we're in. But Thrive helped us with that. They implemented those systems. They taught us those systems. They taught us the knowledge that we needed in order to succeed. Now it's been a grind. Absolutely, it's been a grind this last year. But we're getting those fruits from that hard work and the diligent effort that we're able to put into it. So again, we were in a rut. Thrive helped us get out of that rut. And if you're thinking about working with Thrive, quit thinking about it and just do it. Do the action, and you'll get the results. It will take hard work and discipline, but that's what it's going to take in order to really succeed. So we just want to give a big shout out to Thrive, a big thank you out there to Thrive. We wouldn't be where we're at now without their help.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mark Moore. I'm a pediatric dentist. Through our new digital marketing plan, we have seen a marked increase in the number of new patients that we're seeing every month, year over year. 1 month, for example, we went from 110 new patients the previous year to over 180 new patients in the same month. And overall, our average is running about 40 to 42% increase month over month, year over year. The group of people required to implement our new digital marketing plan is immense, starting with a business coach, videographers, photographers, web designers. Back when I graduated dental school in 1985, nobody advertised. The only marketing that was ethically allowed in everybody's eyes was mouth-to-mouth marketing. By choosing to use the services, you're choosing to use a proven turnkey marketing and coaching system that will grow your practice and get you the results that you are looking for. I went to the University of Oklahoma College of Dentistry, graduated in 1983, and then I did my pediatric dental residency at Baylor College of Dentistry from 1983 to 1985.
The Thrivetime Show, 2-day interactive business workshops, are the highest and most reviewed business workshops on the planet.
You can learn the proven 13-point business systems that Dr. Zellner and I have used over and over to start and grow successful companies. I mean, we get into the specific steps on what you need to do to optimize your website. We're going to teach you how to fix your conversion rate. We're going to teach you how to do a social media marketing campaign that works. How do you raise capital? How do you get a small business loan? We teach you everything you need to know here during a 2-day, 15-hour workshop. It's all here for you. You work every day in your business, but for 2 days you can escape and work on your business and build these proven systems so now you can have a successful company that will produce both the time freedom and the financial freedom that you deserve. You're going to leave energized, motivated, but you're also going to leave empowered. The reason why I've built these workshops is because as an entrepreneur, I always wish that I had this. And because there wasn't anything like this, I would go to these motivational seminars, no money down, real estate, Ponzi scheme, get motivated seminars, and they would never teach me anything. It was like you went there and you paid for the big chocolate Easter bunny, but inside of it, it was a hollow nothingness. And I wanted the knowledge, and they're like, oh, but we'll teach you the knowledge after our next workshop. And the great thing is we have nothing to upsell. At every workshop, we teach you what you need to know. There's no one in the back of the room trying to sell you some next big get-rich-quick, walk-on-hot-coals product. It's literally, we teach you the brass tacks, the specific stuff that you need to know to learn how to start and grow a business. And I encourage you to not believe what I'm saying, and I want you to Google the Z66 auto auction. I want you to Google elephant in the room. Look at Robert Zellner and Associates. Look them up and say, are they successful because they're geniuses, or are they successful because they have a proven system? When you do that research, you will discover that the same systems that we use in our own business can be used in your business. Come to Tulsa, book a ticket, and I guarantee you it's going to be the best business workshop ever, and we'll even give you your money back if you don't love it. We've built this facility for you, and we're excited to see you.
Hey, I'm Ryan Wimpy with Tip Top Canine, and I'm the founder.
I'm Rachel Wimpy, and I am a co-founder.
So we've been running Tip Top for about the last 14 years, franchising for the last 3-4 years. So someone that'd be a good fit for Tip Top loves dogs, they're high energy, they want to be able to own their own job, but they don't want to worry about, that high failure rate. They want to do that like bowling with bumper lanes.
So you give us a call, reach out to us, we'll call you, and then we'll send you an FDD, look over that, read it, fall asleep to it, it's very boring, and then we'll book a discovery day, and you come and you can spend a day or two with us to make sure that you actually like it, make sure training dogs is something that you want to do.
So an FDD is a franchise disclosure document. It's a federally regulated document that goes into all the nitty-gritty details of what the franchise agreement entails.
So who would be a good fit to buy a Tip Top Canine would be somebody who loves dogs, who wants to work with dogs all day as their profession. You'll make a lot of money, you'll have a lot of fun, it's very rewarding. And who would not be a good fit is a cat person.
So the upfront cost for Tip Top is $43,000. And a lot of people say they're generating doctor money, but on our disclosure, the numbers are anywhere from over $1 million a year in dog training, what our Oklahoma City location did last year, to 25, 35 grand a month.
To train and get trained by us for Tip Top Canine, to run your own Tip Top Canine, you would be with us for 6 weeks here in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
So we've been married for 7 years.
8 years.
8 years. So if you're watching this video, you're like, hey, maybe I want to be a dog trainer. Hey, that one sounds super amazing. Go to our website, tiptopcanine.com, click on the yellow franchising tab, fill out the form, and Rachel and I will give you a call. Our Oklahoma City location last year, they did over $1 million. He's been running that shop for 3 years. Before, he was a youth pastor with 0 sales experience, 0 dog training experience before he ever met with us.
So just call us, come spend a day with us, spend a couple days with us, make sure you like training dogs, and own your own business.
Well, the biggest reason to buy a Tip Top Canine is so you own your own job and you own your own future, and you don't hate your life. You get an enjoyable job that brings a lot of income, but is really rewarding.
My name is Seth Flint, and I had originally heard about Tip Top Canine through my old pastors who I worked for. They trained their Great Pyrenees with Ryan and Tip Top Canine. They did a phenomenal job and became really good friends with Ryan and Rachel. I was working at a local church, and it was a great experience. I ended up leaving there and working with Ryan and Tip Top Canine. The biggest thing that I really enjoy about being self-employed is that I can create my own schedule. I have the ability to spend more time with my family, my wife and my daughter. So my very favorite thing about training dogs with Tip Top Canine is that I get to work with the people. Obviously, I love working with dogs, but it's just so rewarding to be able to train a dog that had serious issues, whether it's behavioral or whatever, and seeing a transformation, taking that dog home, and mom and dad are literally in tears because of how happy they are with the training. If somebody is interested, I'd say don't hesitate. Make sure you like dogs. Make sure that you enjoy working with people, because we're not just dog trainers. We are customer service people that help dogs, and so definitely don't hesitate. Just come in and ask questions. Ask all the questions you have.